Hey guys, welcome to my first video of Stockball. Before we get into it, I'd massively appreciate it if you could subscribe to the channel and drop me a like. I'm going to get you guys consistent videos at the right times for the best stocks. Let's start. Virgin Galactic. Is it a buy right now? We're talking about the future of space travel. Virgin Galactic is Richard Branson's creation. The billionaire investor just can't stop innovating. It's an American spaceflight company within the Virgin Group. It's developing commercial spacecraft and aims to provide suborbital space flights to space tourists and suborbital launches for space science missions. Before even looking at the charts, I was already hooked on that. Commercial space flights. That means me and you can go space for the first time in history. However, the price tag for flights might be a little bit out of reach for most, but we'll have a look at that in a second. So now we're going to have a look at a Motley Fool article. The writer's just detailing what kind of shuttles we've got to start off with. So the first is the VSS Unity shuttle, which will take customers on space tourism flights that can cost up to $250,000 per ticket. $250,000, that's $250,000 for a ticket just to get on these flights. So 2 weeks ago, we had a failed test flight. A Credit Suisse analyst, Robert Springens, had a little statement about that. He said, although this weekend's powered test flight was not a success, the silver lining is that Virgin Galactic was able to prove that its built-in fail-safe scenarios work properly. The successful triggering of fail-safe scenario should help quell some investor concerns over the risk of a catastrophic event. Now the question is, did it really quell the investors' concerns? In my case, yeah. I'll admit I have a lot of faith in the company. I'm not fazed by the failed test, considering the manner in which they failed, in quotation marks. However, as we can see from the disgusting 17% that the share price dropped, not everyone shared the same spirit. But as investors, we need to realise volatility and price changes like this are going to happen. We haven't even established the commercial side of this business yet, so any news, any article could create a sell-off, or on the other hand, cause it to skyrocket, pun intended. So now, moving back onto the failed test flight from a couple of weeks ago, Virgin Galactic CEO Mike Glazier, really hope I didn't balls up his name, said that, and I quote, "The flight did not reach space as we had been planning. After being released from its mothership, the spaceship's onboard computer that monitors the rocket motor lost connection. As designed, this triggered a fail-safe scenario that intentionally halted ignition of the rocket motor. Following this occurrence, our pilots flew back to Spaceport America and landed gracefully as usual. The company expects to repeat the spaceflight attempts from its base at Spaceport America in New Mexico. The Seaman CEO of Virgin Galactic said they are evaluating the data from the test and didn't indicate when it expects to be ready to launch again. With the company saying it has several rocket engines ready on site and will check the vehicle and be back to flight soon, shares of Virgin Galactic fell 17.4% after the news to close at $26.47. That was a couple weeks ago though. Now we're sitting at about $23, so as you can see we've lost some more value in the following days and weeks. Now if I was a new investor, I'd see now as a perfect time to open a position. The fundamentals aren't there yet, the quarterly earnings are non-existent, as you'd expect, and currently not running as a commercially viable entity. Virgin Galactic is just spending, but if all goes to plan, they'll be profitable in the near future with the help of Richard Branson. So moving on to whether Virgin Galactic is a buy right now. No one has brought space travel to the masses yet, and for that reason we are looking at a very, very special opportunity. The potential for this company is incredible. If test flights in the next few months go well, we could see paying customers launch from Virgin Galactic Spaceport America in New Mexico as early as next quarter, which would open up a whole new phase for the company's growth. We've already got tons of sign-ups interested in taking flights with Spce, but that doesn't show us investors what kind of earning and profitability we could expect for the coming quarters of 2021, and for that reason it is a risky play. Now, full disclosure, I do have a good sized position in Virgin Galactic right now. I believe in the technological capabilities of the company, but more so the management. Richard Branson has launched countless incredibly successful businesses. Virgin Atlantic, Virgin Media, Virgin Mobile, Virgin Active, all under this Virgin group that SBC has been welcomed into. So I would personally rate this company as a buy, definitely, but I'd urge investors to be aware of how risky the business model is. Now let's have a look at what analysts are predicting for SPCE. The 9 analysts offering 12-month price forecasts for Virgin Galactic Holdings have a median target of 27, a high estimate of 35 and a low estimate of $19. The median estimate represents a 13.92 increase from the last price of $23.70. I personally could see this stock going much higher than the $35 high target if all goes well with the upcoming test flights and commercial availability coming in 2021. This stock could be set to 5x, even 10x our money in the next few years. It's one of the most exciting picks of this new decade. Also, 8 analysts consider Virgin Galactic as a buy, and just 1 score it as a hold. That's 0 analysts putting SBC as a sell. That is some amazing faith, and I have to agree with them on this. It could go to the moon. Let's wrap this up with Stock Balls banger picks for the week. What I've got down for you right now is AACQ, FUSE and VGAC. Hopefully I'll get videos out for you lot on all 3 of these, but for now, go and do your own research and drop me a comment about what you think of these companies. A decent amount of my investments centre around swing trades and short-term investments. These are all perfect candidates for a swing trade as they're all low-priced SPAC stocks. Alright, thanks for watching and listening, guys. I hope this video helped you guys at all. This is my first video, so if you could drop a like and subscribe to the channel, that'd be amazing. I'm planning on pumping out 2 to 3 videos a week for you consistently from now on. None of this beating around the bush. I'll be getting right in with the information you guys really need to make the best decisions. Stay safe, guys, and Happy New Year. Hey guys, welcome to my first video of Stockball. Before we get into it, I'd massively appreciate it if you could subscribe.